£5 sat in the bank. She wouldn't let me 160 quid to get the injection that I needed, which made me extremely unwell. I'd just come out of hospital with a kidney infection. No, I can't say who I'm talking about. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then you don't know. And I'm not going to fall for answering who is this? I'm not that stupid. I know who you are. I know where you've come from.
But these people were actually new. These ones coming in, they're actually the ones that
I know
me.
where they come from. I know, because it's the same as one of her friends that sent me a message this morning.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yeah, I just had a message.
The stuff that this woman has done hasn't all been put out there. So while everybody sat there thinking, oh yeah, it's all right because Leo's the big bad wolf, he's done this, he's a narcissist. Now I'm not for one saying I was totally innocent. Definitely not.
But this is a woman that sat there, right, and kept saying to Leo, stay away from the drama, stay away from the drama, stay away from the drama. Yet this is the woman that actually created a lot of Leo's problems. This is a woman that created more drama for Leo and more hate. This is a woman that sat in groups mocking Leo because he's trans. This is the woman that sat there and took what she could and sucked every fucking last inch from him and then walked away and ran back to its husband. Because this is a woman that says she never cheated on Leo, but she fucking did because she was lying in a bed with her ex-husband with no fucking knickers on.
For 9 months. 9 months of our relationship. She shared a bed with her husband. For 9 months. We were together 2 years. We were together almost 2 years. For 9 months of that, she was in bed with her husband as well as me.
You're right, Maggie.
Like, there's stuff that you lot don't even know about that she's running around saying, and she's claiming that I'm a narcissist. I've been nothing but honest. As everybody would tell you, I'm honest to the point it gets me into trouble.
Yeah, but see, this is where again, it's all selective, isn't it?
Because the people that do know me know what I'm talking about. So I want to share it.
You can't mention the name because obviously it's courts and he's got a non-mol on this person. Let me just also make this clear. Leo got the non-mol on this person first. This person sent me 81 fucking emails. She blamed absolutely everyone for the things that she'd done other than take the responsibility. Trigger warning. This is a woman that convinced Leo that she'd taken her own fucking life when in fact she was lying in her bed sleeping.
I had to message her son to get her son to put her bedroom door through because she told me she was going to end her life for her to be sleeping in her bed. She did that to me 3 times. And I've got all the evidence of that as well.
This is a woman that sat there, a part of a group, writing emails to social services. This is a woman that made sure Leo had no friends, no family, nothing. She told Leo he can move in with her, let him smash up all his belongings, but then actually have the fucking husband back. That's a woman that we're talking about. This is a woman that sent me emails and told me that she's going to make sure and tell everybody and lie that we were part of PLM. When in fact, that cunt sits with PLM on a daily. On a daily. That woman openly admitted that she was going to lie about this shit. I'm the one that had to tell Leo when he's sitting there and he's saying these things about this woman pinching him or smacking him. And I'm the one that had to tell him that that is not normal and that it becomes under domestic violence. I don't know who these people are.
Oh, they're getting on my nerves though.
Oh, bye.
I know exactly where they come from, and so do you.
You let them know.
Who I just received a message of.
Hiya.
But half the shit that's been said is not even in all of what's been said. It's like the fact that she used to take money out of my bank, leave me with absolutely nothing. There'd be no food in my house while she was living off fucking takeaways.
Literally had him smash his furniture up thinking that he was going to have a family unit and be a family. No. This is the woman that sat and promised Leo a Christmas all fucking year, but then decided to have a Christmas with her ex-husband and leave her partner sat at home alone, knowing at the last minute he ain't going to be able to go anywhere. This woman that sits on her fucking high horse acts like she is God's fucking saint. And let's be real, the only reason she's back with the husband is to get her hole filled and to get a bit of fucking money.
The fact that she used to record conversations and then play them in a group chat that we was in to make me look like the bad person, and then when the other people in the group chat pulled her up on her behaviour and turned around and told her it was wrong and it was disgusting, and one of them let rip, they fired right into her. She then cried and played the mental health card and said she was going to commit suicide, and once again never did.
Let Leo get her son to go and kick her door open because he couldn't get hold of her, and in fact she was just lying in a bed.
This is the same woman that pinned me to the bed whilst her son was punching me in the head.
She wished Leo not to have his top surgery. Wished it. Well, she got the fucking shock of her life, eh?
The thing is, the wish nearly came true because I nearly died. So she almost got a wish.
But again, because it's someone like her, and I'll say the name at the end of the live, I'll fucking say it. I don't give a shit. I'm done with people like that. I'm done with disgusting people that think they can sit in their high fucking horse and preach everything. When in fact, a lot of people that's fucking defending that have nothing or know nothing about the situation. But see people that come and run with fake information and no evidence and but by word of mouth. So what I'll start doing now, if your face doesn't suit me, I'll start spreading rumours about you. I'll start lying about you. I'll start making false allegations and telling people about these false allegations. Because you know what? Many people will sit there and say that myself and Leo are cunts. Until you actually know what we've had to deal with, then you've got the right to sit there and say that. Until then, go and suck a fucking egg because you're a cunt yourself.
Do you know what? In 2 years, there was only ever 3 times that I raised my voice to this person. 3 times. The first time was when she turned around and told me that I used my dead nan to play the victim. The second time was when she was screaming in my face in the street and I told her to piss off and get out of my face. And the third time being when she pinned me to the bed and her son was punching me in the head and I shouted and told her to get out of the room so I can pack my stuff and leave. They were the only 3 times in 2 years that I ever raised my voice to this woman because I don't shout. Even in a box, even when I'm arguing with someone in a box, I don't shout. My voice is loud enough. I don't need to shout to get my point across. And by me shouting, that's not going to get my point across any more than me talking on a normal level. I don't feel the need to shout where this woman would get square in my face, be nose to nose with me, and would be screaming in my face. And then it would be, go on, hit me. Dare ya. Go on, hit me. Hit me.
Wanting it. Wanting it to actually happen. Like, why? Why would you say to somebody, go on, I dare you to hit me?
The thing is, my dad used to kick seven tons of fucking shit out of my mum and out of all of us, and I grew up with the fact that I would never ever lay my hands on a female, and I never ever have, and I never ever would, because I don't agree with it. So there's no way I would then get into a relationship and start putting my hands on that person. However, she could never ever turn around and say the same thing, and do you know what? I'm willing to even take a fucking lie detector on that shit. Because she sat in somebody else's life and said that I've never ever put my hands on her, and now she sat in somebody else's life saying I have. And then she wants to sit there and call me a narcissist and everything else. Like, seriously, you need to learn the meaning of the word narcissist. I'm a realist, and I'll tell you exactly how it is, straight down to the point, even to the point you might think I'm being rude, and I'm not trying to be rude, I'm just being honest.
But see, this is what I don't understand. Why is it okay for everyone to sit and say what they want and do what they want? But as soon as you react back, this woman, by the way, this woman is friends with the people that rang Leo and told Leo that he'd raped his grandmother to death. Yeah, she's friends with these people. She's friends with people that get their fucking male and female friends to ring our phones and threaten our fucking children. So do you know when you hear the recordings about Leo? And I just question, why are they out there and why is not the whole fucking story being put out there? Question the people that are saying that we're PLM that have came with absolutely no fucking proof, because any screenshots that they've got, where did they get those screenshots from? They must have been in the PLM to get them themselves. So when she is sitting there making these vicious fucking rumours up and these horrendous fucking lies, question yourself on why. Because not everyone's all sweet and innocent. Just because Leo comes across as a loudmouth cunt doesn't fucking mean he's a horrible person. And no one has got the guts to even find out.
And I am quite brutal sometimes. However, I'm not like that in a relationship. And now I know obviously what people put on social media is different behind closed doors. But the difference being the same, like when I was doing the whole flowers, chocolates, that's me. When I'm in a relationship, that's the type of person I am. I don't need, like, Yeah, there's no reason for me to argue in a relationship. I don't want arguments in a relationship. However, this woman wanted to argue about everything. She used to spit. She used to get a drink of Coke. She'd spit it in my face. She'd write bogeys on me.
Let's just say, hello? Shooty, you there?
I just want to say, before I became friends with Leo, I actually saw the proof of what this woman did to Leo. So, you know, straight away I believed that this person could do this to this person, to Leo. So I just want to get it out there that I did see the evidence before I was even friends with Leo and what this person had done to him. So I just want to get it out there before
this woman sat there, right, and made out that we were doing all this shit. I was doing all this shit to Leo, right? So she sat and told Leo I was doing all these things to troll him. The woman had such an infatuation with me, it was on next fucking level. She would scream, knowing that me and Leo had big drama going on. She would sit there and go live about me and talk about his shit when Leo's back was turned, knowing it's going to be Leo that gets the backlash of it via the police. So half the shit that actually fucking happened, it was in fact her doing it, and he wasn't even aware of it. He wasn't aware of the lives that she was doing. She wasn't aware of the lives that she was sitting there making threats to social services or speaking on my fucking children or my life. Making herself to be a victim. That woman had the biggest wooden spoon and she stirred that pot as she has done for fucking years. And you know when our new besties find out exactly what she is, I hope to God, because of the shit that you lot have given us and the things that you have branded us, I hope she royally fucks each and every one of you cunts over. Because you all deserve it. Tell that cunt nothing, because if you tell her anything, she is going to save that. Every message, every screenshot, every conversation, she's a weirdo. She keeps. It is unhealthy.
See, the day I left that house, she turned around and said to me, bearing in mind that my nan meant the absolute world to me, she was the only person I ever cared about on this planet apart from my niece. And she turned around and said to me that I used my dead nan to play the victim, which she knew cut deeper than anything ever would. She wished for me not to get my top surgery, which obviously everybody knew nearly went fucking categorically wrong, massively. And this is everything that this person has wished on me. And then literally the day I left, I've completely forgotten off track where I was even going with that.
Every female friend Leo has had, she made sure was gone. And I was the first one. She gave Leo and told Leo. Yeah.
Sorry, go on, Lace.
No, you carry on.
It's coming into my head, so I'm like trying to get it out. Go on.
You go on before you forget.
No, it's gone.
She told Leo if he didn't stop.
Right, go on.
Have you got it?
You just go on. It's all right. My anxiety's through the roof as well. Go on, go.
She told Leo if he didn't get rid of me and not stop talking to me, she was going to stop talking to him. That's the first red flag. That's the first red flag, when every female friend that he had to fucking go. Or they were doing something. When in fact, it was this fucking dried up cunt. And we know she docks her own area. And the reason we know she docks her own area, because there was an account made out. We can't give a name out because there's a non-mol on it and you can't speak of it. But I can at the very end. But we know the account that was made and the account that was created, there was a location put up. The location could have only have came from the person that was using that device. Yeah? That device, and my children were put onto that account, Leo's niece was put onto that account, and a few other things were put onto that account. It was only her that could have possibly have been behind that account because her location was at her area. None of us live in. But when it got brought up, the account quickly got shut fucking down.
The same as, see, when I left and I decided enough was enough and I was never going back. See how many emails I got? I was getting, 30, 40 plus emails from her a week. Mm-hmm. I was reporting it to the police. It was harassment. The police were telling me it wasn't harassment. She would go from loving to nasty to downright fucking evil. She even sat there and called me a nonce, called Louise a nonce. Turned around and told us we were part of PLM. Then she was sending unwanted gifts to my house. She sent me a fucking strap-on in the post. A strap-on. We weren't together. It was just another way of fucking insulting me. She was then sending dog stuff to my flat. This is another reason that I got moved. I went to meet Louise in December, as everybody knows. I came back, my front door had been put through. There was only one person who knew that we were going to be away around that time, and my front door got put through. In 3 years that I lived in my old flat, that nothing like that had ever happened. The second
and she tried to accuse us of setting her up.
Yeah, the second I split with her, my front door then gets put through. Nothing was taken.
None of this gets mentioned.
There was not a single thing that got taken. The stuff had been moved, but nothing got taken. So it's a bit obvious that it wasn't a robbery, and it wouldn't have just happened just randomly.
You're right, Julie.
So
this woman sat in a call with people. This woman sat in a call with people that sat there and literally spoke about sending coffins to our house. She recorded the call. Not once did she say to the person that was talking about it, no, don't do that. It was in fact Leo. I've got that recording. So can you imagine? This is a mother sitting on a phone with multiple other people planning on sending coffins to our fucking houses. But again, it never gets fucking mentioned, and the reason nothing gets mentioned is because it's selective listening. People want to choose the bits that they listen to. People want to choose the bits that they hear and the bits that they think can sound. I need that person out the live, please. Hang on, I've just seen that woman come in. Can't find her.
Yeah, it's someone on TikTok.
To the person I'm about to block, I'm sorry, I don't know you, but I've seen the people that you sit with and I can't have that around me. It is disgusting, the fact that these people can sit there and say what they want and do what they want, and we have to keep our fucking mouth shut. People can go through domestic violence and then get mocked because they went through domestic violence, or get phone calls saying you murdered your nan by raping her to death, or talk about our fucking children. And she was a heavy part of this. She's the one that sat there and told me in fucking email that she's going to put the rumour around about BPLM, when in fact that cunt sits with them all of them, including Burns. So let me just say this to people. See the people that run around and saying, you PLM. Where did you get your proof from? You must have got your proof from somebody that would have been in the PLM, yeah?
The marks would be left on my body after a weekend after she left. And everyone's mucked around and said, oh, yeah, that's what a dirty weekend is. But these aren't that kind of marks that was left on my body. And I used to send them to my best mate. My best mate begged me for about 8 months to a year to get out of that relationship. And every time I left, she wormed her way back in because she'd make me feel guilty. I split up with her in the April. In the July, on my birthday, I had a parcel turn up, which is a front door key to her house, and I was in an absolute state with a card declaring her undying love to me. We hadn't spoken since the April. She sent me a front door key in the July, asking me to move in. So me being me, like a fucking idiot, I moved in, and then not even 3 weeks later, she let me smash up all my stuff. So I was like, right, okay, fair enough. Like, if I'm moving into hers, I don't need my stuff. So I smashed up near enough everything in my flat, left myself with nothing. Moved into hers. She wouldn't make any room for any of my stuff. She still had her ex-partner's stuff there. So I asked her if I could put it in the loft. That caused a huge argument because I just asked if I could put it in the loft. So I had space for my stuff. Not 3 weeks later did she find a reason to kick off and kick me out. And then she held my stuff hostage. I'd just come out of hospital, I had a kidney infection. I was on 2 lots of antibiotics, and I was also on something else. I can't remember what it was. I was on pain meds as well. I could barely walk. I couldn't even walk up 8 steps. I was absolutely fucked. And then she wanted me to go all the way across London. So 3.5 hours. No, it takes about 5 hours on the trains to come all the way back to Essex. And she literally expected me to do that. She literally got up in the morning. She didn't tell me where she was going. Not that she had to tell me where she was going, but she didn't even mention that she was going out or anything. She was just getting dressed. I said to her, do you want me to come with you? She said, no, I'm going out on my own. I said, all right, not a problem. She then texted me about 2 hours later telling me I needed to pack my stuff and leave.
So she just threw you out on your arse with nothing, no money now.
The football was on. So it was the train stations were absolutely heaving. And then by the time she come back, I was still waiting for the taxi. And then she started screaming at me in the street about how I used my nan to play the victim. She didn't want me to having my top surgery and all the rest of it. And all the while, like, this is not even, it's all coming out jumbled up because I'm fucking ranting.
It doesn't matter. Tell it the way you feel comfortable saying it, Leo. Like,
it's just the stuff that she used to do. Like, say she'd wake me up at 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Bearing in mind I'm heavily medicated because I'm fucked in the head, and she'd wake me up at 2-3 in the morning because she wanted sex. And if I didn't give it to her, she'd then get in a mood and wouldn't speak to me for at least half a day.
but you know, she went around, right? She was sat in a group of people. I'm not going to name the people that she was sat in a group with. But she then messaged Leo and threatened Leo that she's going to leak his pictures. And so Leo sat for weeks.
She had naked photos of me that she was going to leak. I don't know if she has got these pictures. I'd like to know how she got these pictures because her phone was never ever out when any of that stuff went on. So I'd like to know how she's got these photos, and if they are, then they need to be deleted. I did go to the police, but the police said unless she actually puts them online, they won't do anything about it.
Julia, this is the bit people don't understand. We had to sit there and watch for weeks and listen for weeks. Him literally break his heart, not sleep, be unwell, his mental health deteriorated to the fucking point of like not wanting to leave here. All because she threatened and he was that scared of her leaking these pictures. And then she would go into groups and mimic and take the piss out of his private parts to her friends.
Like,
this is what she does.
Everyone that knows me, if you've ever been on my profile, you know that I'm transgender. I'm going from female to male. So when you're on testosterone, you start to grow a little willy. I might get banned for this. She was in a group chat where these people sat there. They were sending pictures of mushrooms, completely mocking it down to a T. And this is a person that I was supposed to have been with for 2 years, someone that was supposed to have loved you.
Even today, this woman is that infatuated with him. She puts posts up about him. Like, she's just honest. I've never seen nothing. She still talks to him to this fucking day.
I took her to court. I got a non-molestation order against her. And then I was told by Alex Brigham and Mother Teresa that anyone can get it. Mother Teresa turned around and told me it was a PDF. So basically told me it wasn't true and it wasn't a real non-molestation order. And Alex Brigham turned around and told me it was easy to get a non-molestation order. I had to give 8 months of evidence, screen recordings, copies of the emails that were being sent to me on a daily basis, all to my solicitor. It took me 7 to 8 months to get that non-molestation order. And then she takes it to court with no evidence, gets an order against me just to play games and score points. However, the judge turned around and said to me that the order was given against me with no facts found. Now, if anyone has ever been to court for a non-molestation order, you can get a non-molestation order with facts found. You're not guilty and you're not innocent. And we're now going to trial. So we're now going to trial. There'll be another court case, and all the evidence that I've got, it's going to get laughed out of court because of everything that I've got. And the fact that the lies that have been told, the lies where she's turned around and said that I don't even know where this name came from, but apparently my name was different in 2018. Apparently my depot name was different to the one I've got now, which is a lie. I've got my depot paperwork from when it got changed. And it's always been the same, Leo Blake Allsop. It's never changed. So that was a lie. Then her solicitor deliberately misgendered me in their statement. And when I pointed this out, it was told to be rectified as it wasn't good enough. And given her solicitor is supposed to be a professional, that shit isn't supposed to happen. Now, we understand, obviously, you can do miserrors or mistypes or whatever, but given you're a professional, it's supposed to be proofread before it even goes to the court. The fact that that's happened, even the judge weren't happy about it.
To the comment, yes.
But the fact that she used to... So this fake Christmas that she made me have 2 weeks before Christmas, we'd agreed that within the group chat that we were in, we were going to do like this quiz kind of thing, and then like me and this other person, we're going to obviously have the rest of the evening and night to do whatever we wanted. Well, my ex sat on the one end of the sofa and I sat on the other end because she didn't want to get involved. She was so moody that I was even on the phone, even though we'd agreed to doing this, because I was having to have this fake Christmas early because she wanted to spend one last Christmas with her husband and her kids.
No, you don't sit there and do that. If you want to spend Christmas with your husband,
read the comment.
Sorry, quiz time.
That's literally what it was like. She sat there with her arms folded, didn't get involved, just sat there dead moody. And then, like, because I was proper excited, I got a Sully onesie that I'd sort of brought myself. And I was so excited to show the girls. And I was like, look at this, look at this. And I got told off for ringing the girls to show them that I'd got this onesie that I'd sort of brought myself.
But I don't understand why people feel the need to sit there and message her friends, her fucking friends. But people have gone live about this and people have sat there and thrown all these shit about, right? Not one of these people actually know the ins and outs. And this is the whole point. See people that run with something that you've got absolutely no fucking knowledge over. And then when you do find out and you still want to sit with that, but cry that you've gone through a DV, I'm sorry, if you support somebody going through doing DV, why would you sit there and talk about that you've gone through it? I personally couldn't support somebody through that. If somebody had committed domestic violence, I'm certainly never going to be fucking friends with that person. The person sat there and created so many fucking lies, it's just on their next level. Actual fucking lies. But I guess, because it's said on TikTok, that means it's fucking true, yeah?
But do you know what? Fair play. The only two people that were willing to give me a voice when all this started about this domestic violence that I'd gone through was Miss Spaghetti and EQ Minx. They were the only two people willing to stand up and give me a voice and let me have a platform to speak about what I'd gone through. Everybody else wanted to shut it down because I'm
actually, Leo, actually, as much as I don't like the woman, that Rebecca, she was wanting to give you a voice as well.
Oh, exposed.
Yeah, as much as I don't like her, she did.
Exposed, Miss Spaghetti and EQ Minx, all three of those were willing to give me a platform so that I could tell my story. However, going back last year, my head was not in it. I was self-harming on the daily. I didn't even want to be on the planet. I didn't even see a way out last year. I did not want to be on this planet. And if it hadn't been for Louise, Shirley and Donna, and even Chloe who's in the comments, if it hadn't been for them, I don't think I'd be here now. And the same that my ex-partner, when I took an overdose, told everyone that I'd lied and I hadn't taken an overdose because she found other medication. So I took the overdose at the weekend. My medication gets delivered on the Wednesday. She turned up on the Wednesday and accused me of lying about the overdose on the weekend.
This person used to moderate for Alex, and we can't speak of any of the names in the live, please. Because of us causing such a scene over it, we all messaged Alex and told Alex still kept her as a mod for quite some time on the app, and a lot of people did as well. But because people didn't know Leo and they got told little snippets about me and Leo, they felt like that they had to fucking run a marathon with it and tell everybody. But what they didn't understand is that we've had so much proof that we can put out and we can show people. But if we go live and put certain things out on the app, it's us that suffers the backlash. It's our kids that get doxxed. It's Leo's niece that gets doxxed. It's his family that gets contacted. So we've now got to then say, is it worth putting all this shit out to suffer for months down the line just to please some random cunt on TikTok? So when people are sitting there messaging people saying that he doesn't know what domestic violence is, start fucking thinking properly before you make comments like that. Fucking disgusting. Because you're friends with people that do domestic violence. You're friends with people that sit with fucking PLM their lives. You're friends with people that have PLM members as moderators. You're friends with people that mock child abuse and children getting hurt. So be so fucking selective.
Mocking the fact that I was raped as a child.
Yeah. This is the people that sat there and heard the flipping recordings. But because Leo said that he was going to chop somebody up and put them in a body bag. But what they didn't play before that was why that got said. For a good 3-4 hours that got said. That he was Arnie's nan and that's why she got died and he was doing it to his niece and people have made horrendous accounts about Leo doing things to my fucking kids. You don't know half of the shit before you start running with it.
Sorry guys, thank you for the gifts. I'm not even paying attention.
But because it's not said on people like their platform and it's not a big enough platform, it doesn't matter. They don't give a shit on your mental health. Let's be honest.
But now
they don't give
now,
a flying
well, do you know
fuck
I'm
about
going to name this
anyone.
person because there ain't no order stopping me naming this cunt. So while this jag wants to sit there and give someone a fucking platform to talk shit on my name when you don't know the facts, go and take a run and fuck to yourself, you ugly fat cunt.
She's live with her now, apparently.
Yeah, I know
I've just
she
got
is.
a message.
That's why I'm raging because I've heard the shit that's come out of her mouth.
Really?
Yeah, she's live on there now. Yeah, that's what they were talking about.
Are they still talking about you?
I don't know about now.
I
wouldn't
don't know.
even read its name out. Don't read her name out. Don't tell anybody her TikTok name. Don't go giving them the fucking views.
I've got someone watching at the moment and recording it, so don't worry.
They're probably streaming you.
Let them. Because she's been told that you're not allowed. She's been told you're not allowed. She's not allowed to talk about your friends.
I don't think you're allowed to. But see people like Jag that wants to give someone like that a platform. You're giving someone who pinned someone to the bed so their son can punch him in the head. You're giving them a platform. You're giving someone a platform who thinks it's okay to spit drinks in people's face and find it funny, pick their nose and wipe it on you and find it hilarious. When they wake you up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, you don't want to have sex and they get in a fucking mood. They don't speak to you for the rest of the day. That's who you're platforming.
Somebody that would tell you, talks about your private parts.
Yeah, someone that basically mocks you for being trans. Someone who let you smash up all your stuff thinking they were going to move in. Someone who faked all this stuff and made you false promises about this and that. And that's who you're platforming.
But see, she hated me so much because apparently I was the root to all of your problems. Everyone has said when you got with her, the worst of the worst came out in you. She literally dragged you so fucking down to the next level. She would sit there on a live for hours and hours and hours talking about me, letting me think it was fucking Leo that was doing it. So where I would have to speak to, this is where people don't know the full story. People say Leo got done. No, Leo got done because I spoke to the fucking police because the shit that I thought he was doing, when in fact, a lot of it was Sean. She was the one that was sat there fucking talking about me, making us think that he was in the room and doing it, when in fact he was so oblivious to it. And it's not because he said he wasn't there. I've had people tell me that were close to both of them tell me the same story. This woman deliberately went out for a way, and it's not the first time she's done it. You can get the fuck out of my life, Hannah. Is that who I think that fucking is? That's that cunt that came in and said that you mocked somebody's disabled kids.
Don't know, but...
Oh, it's fucking hiding.
You can, if you go into multi-guest where people are in your box, you can see everyone that's in your live, even if they've got it turned off.
No, I can't see her. I think she's left.
Like the things that have been done. Let me put it this way. The mental torture that she put me through, I would rather she beat the shit out of me every single day than go through that. Like, I would be stood in the kitchen and I would be eating, I don't know, something. Say I was in the kitchen and I was eating something. She'll walk in the kitchen and say, "You called me a fat bastard." That woman made me so conscious about my fucking weight. And then when I said...
Remember the times you tried to tell people you were domestic violence because you slapped her on the bum?
Oh, because I smacked her on the bum?
Yeah.
Yeah, so... She told me that she liked it, so when she used to walk past, I used to smack her on the bum. And then suddenly, when we split up, she then turned that into me being domestic violence.
Like, come on. Seriously.
Sorry, I'm getting messages.
But this is where people need to start finding the facts out, and this is why TikTok is becoming such a shit place, because people are running on things and people are talking about things that they've got no fucking knowledge over.
And people don't want to speak about what actually goes on.
It's not even the tip of it.
Abuse.
All these newbies thinking that they fucking know absolutely everything. They know nothing. They know absolutely not. And she has been a massive part on the shit that's actually fucking happened to us. A huge part. She was a massive part of the accounts that was doxing our kids in schools. She was a massive part of people fucking sitting there making it with PLM and we've never fucking even been in them, apart from me having a war with them. But again, we can't prove all this because we suffer the backlash if we fucking try and prove our names. But because Leo's a guy, it doesn't fucking matter. Because what was it Alex said? It's a PDF file.
No, that was a Mother Teresa that said it was a PDF
Was it
file.
a PDF?
Alex's attitude was anyone can get a non-molestation order. That's not fucking true. It took me 8 months. 8 months of pure harassment for this woman, and she was going around telling everyone else it was me harassing her and me emailing her. And one person that she told us sent every fucking screenshot of email that I'd had from her. There was 20 emails where I'd not responded once, and the only responses that she was originally getting from me, I was begging, and I mean begging this woman to leave me alone. She pushed me to the point of me offering to get back with her just so she would leave me and my friends alone. Because if she wasn't harassing me, she was harassing Louise. And it got to the point that I was willing to get back with her just so she would stop.
A woman, she had Leo's bank on her phone. And money that was getting sent to Leo, that was getting put out on accounts. It was getting doxed. She was the only person that was able to have the access to that. It was getting put out on accounts before our fucking kids. Really? The same place that had her location pinpointed down to T where she could have only been that person that done it. Because unless she's saying somebody ran all the way to her area, took a fucking picture of their iPhone location, well, I'm sorry, that just proves that you were behind it.
And for the people that used to sit in my live, going back to when me and this person were together, I don't know if you lot can remember, but if you remember the times, if I would say something wrong, she would slap me across the back of the head. And that was done on a live.
Yeah, again, it's selective what people want to listen to. People don't want to hear the whole story. Because if they listen to that full story, then they have to admit that they supported something like that. That's why people don't want to listen. So they don't want to admit what they've supported and what they've backed and what they've said is acceptable. And then they've shut a victim down again. Because if it wasn't them going through it, it doesn't matter. But do you know if we were sitting there messaging people the shit that Leo's had messaged about it,
Rachel, I was accused of cheating on her with you. If you remember the weekend that we were all going to meet up, apparently I was only meeting you so I could cheat on her. I've never cheated on anyone in my fucking life.
But the thing is, what she's done, she used most of Leo's money as well, by the way, to pay for top creators in, gift them, and she was taking money out of Leo's bank.
Took money out of my bank to go and gift Mother Teresa. She also took money out of my bank to go and gift Alex.
And there's actual evidence of this.
She's admitted this. I can pull out my bank statements now and prove it, however I can't.
But also she's friends with some of the top creators on here. She thinks that she can be friends with them and they'll keep it quiet on what happened to Leo. And it's absolutely disgusting, absolutely vile. I can't believe it. But, Leo's got a voice and, he has every right to say what happened to him and not keeping quiet. Why should all these victims that have gone through it, why should we keep them quiet?
It's the same as all the fishwives lot. That Care Bear, Claire Bear, Snell, all them lot. Mazza actually apologised to me in an Instagram group call for not believing what I was saying until she got shown some of the fucking evidence. And that woman fully apologised to me in an Instagram group call and told me that she would have me unblocked from the lives because she believed what this person was saying to her.
Because we reached out to some people what had got happened and what was said, and we reached out to them to explain to them what they've got in the live and whatnot. A couple of them, like I said, that Rebecca girl, she never shut you down. As EQ Minx and another person never shut them down, but everyone else blocked and shut it down.
Miss Spaghetti, EQ Minx, and
Rebecca Exposed.
Rebecca Exposed. There were the three people who didn't shut me down and offered me a platform.
Mm-hmm. As much as I don't like Rebecca Exposed, but she did, like, she was fully supportive.
Yeah, she was. She was really supportive.
Lies got put out about us. But again, it's all selective, innit? It's all selective what people want to hear and what people want to know. If you come with the proof, people try and shut you down and say it's fucking fake.
Yeah.
So what do you do with the person that's gone through domestic violence? Well. Would they shut a woman down that's gone through it? Would they do this to a female? If a female had gone through domestic violence like this, would they do that to her? Would people
Ash,
say to her she's lying?
Because Ash, aren't you really funny? Because I know that you are very, very good friends with her. So the fact that you're sat in here, we all know that you're screen recording.
Block it. Just block. I'm not dealing with that.
Louise, look at the profile picture. You'll know exactly who it is.
I don't know who it is.
You do.
Bye, Ash.
But the thing is, Leo, they've only heard one side. It's actually good to hear your side of things now because
some of the things weren't even that, so that I end up fucking slipping up.
But do you know what also, right? So this is what people don't realise. See, the backlash that we're going to have for doing this live is going to be on the next fucking level. Because every other cunt on this app can have their say and talk about what they've gone through. But if people like me and Leo went live and spoke about something like this, we're not allowed to. Because of fake lies, fake information, because people run with no evidence. People run with no fucking evidence. To see the shit that we've been accused of, we can actually back it up and clear our names on it. However, it's a choice of backing ourselves up and clearing our names to complete random cunts on TikTok that I'll never fucking meet and Leo will never meet and will never want to meet those kinds of people anyway. Or, I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, have the backlash for clearing our names or just let it fucking shut it down and keep it quiet kind of thing. Which one would it go with? You would go with trying to fucking make sure you're not going to get shut and doxed the fuck again. That's what you would go with. Why do people keep... So you're in a catch-22 situation. You can only say so much and do so much before you have to get shit for
it. It riles me up, the fact that she sat there saying, he's been served. Yeah, I got served with no facts found. And the judge made that clear to me. It doesn't mean I'm guilty. It means that whilst I'm on trial, to stop her from contacting me and me contacting her, the easiest way is because she's already got an order on her, is to give me one. Even though I'd already told the judge I weren't contacting her, I don't want anything to do with her. But even still, we're a year over, the relationship's been over for a year. This woman will not fucking leave me alone. If you go and look at her profile, there is nothing but videos about me. Constantly, every fucking day, there's some sort of video that's posted about me being a narcissist. And then in the next breath, you got a video of her wishing me fucking luck with my surgery and all the rest of it. It makes no sense. Head fuck.
It's fucking weird. It's unhealthy. It's not normal. This woman's back with her husband, by the way. So she's doing that. She's back with her husband.
All I want
Leo, did you mention about how she got you in debt as well?
All I want is to be left alone and just leave me to get on with my life. And I can't do that because you will not fucking leave me alone. And now I've got your friends messaging me.
Yeah, not nice messages either.
Yeah, that shouldn't be happening. That shouldn't be happening at all.
And I tell you now, for the top creators that want to sit and support this person, I will name each and every fucking one of you. I don't give a shit.
Do you know what? From now on, we're going to fucking bite back. We're going to defend ourselves like every other cunt that can on this app. But we're no fucking different. Just because you ran with fake information doesn't mean it's true. Doesn't mean because it came out of your mouths, it's true. Because you think you say, you know everything.
I can pull up my laptop now and there is over 300 screenshots, screen recordings of evidence that was sent into the court. And this was
and I've got 81 of those emails as well.
These were emails, they were Facebook messages, there were screen recordings from lives, there were screen recordings from group chats. And the same when she recorded a call between me and her where she was trying to antagonize me into biting, and then went and played it into the group chat that I was in, and the girls that were in there went absolutely fucking mental at her. One of them ripped into her to the point that she cried because she'd realised that she'd actually massively fucked up.
As if you're going to fucking do that with a partner, they'll record your partner. Because she was so busy trying to portray you to be the wrong person, the bad man. This woman, by the way, has taken no acknowledgement in her part in this.
Listen, I've always said from day one,
just like the men must be.
I've always said from day one I weren't innocent. I am a snappy bastard, I am. And I do snap sometimes for no reason. I can't tell you the reason because I don't know. Does that make it right? No, absolutely not. However, I used to go back and apologise. Not that that makes it right either. But if you're with someone and you know what they're like before you get together, then you've got to understand that, you know, you get the ups with the downs. Every relationship has its problem.
Have a look what that hot chili account said.
That's very positive there, you know, Leo. You know, like I've known Leo, a few people on here know Leo for quite a long time now. And I have to say now, Leo is such a happy man. He, you know, everyone who's in here, he's changed so much. And the thing is, you can see it now that he feels free from it all. He was
with her, he was at his worst.
Yeah. And now you have a good laugh with him. Like, Lou saved him.
Hardly, Lou. Fucking hardly.
You did.
Hardly.
You brought the guy back.
No, do you know what? If it hadn't been for Louise, Donna and Shirley, and even Chloe in the comments, I wouldn't have got through last year. They literally, when I was at my lowest and I couldn't even get out of bed, they made me carry on. And if it hadn't have been for them, I wouldn't be here now. And do you know what? When I found out that she had these photos, I ended up self-harming. I didn't want to be on the fucking planet. I was planning on taking every single pill that was in my fucking house.
Man, of course, we had to sit with you on until you have to sleep. The amount of hours and calls that we had to sit on until he was half asleep, so we knew he would go to sleep and not and do shit to himself. Because of this woman was just on freaking next level. But like I've said to Leo, since he's been away from her, he's not, yeah, he can still be a fucking mardy cunt when he wants to, definitely. But he's nothing to the extent of what she brought him out like. The things that he would say, but this again, see all the recordings that you're hearing of Leo saying and doing all these bad things. About Leo saying that he would buy the kids for £100. This woman was in the fucking recordings with him. Why the fuck have you cunts never called that out? You called Leo out because that was said after he got a phone call saying that you are his man to death.
And then I had someone come in the live and turn around and call me a paedophile, and I said, yeah, do you know what? I'll buy all the fucking kids.
Yeah, she was sat there with you. She was sat with them. I mean, it was because of her and the people that she was involved with, they kept ringing them and saying the most horrendous things, some of the things you can't even say on TikTok. But again, why is this never been mentioned? Why is everyone sat with her, not calling her wrong? Because she was a part of it, but it's just for Leo. No. No way. It did not work like that.
That's the thing, sweetie. You wanted to shut us all up because I had the proof that you were in that 3-letter word, didn't you? And when I mentioned that, when I said that I had that information, it's funny how you went round telling everyone lies about us. Very sus there.
Hi, Jen.
Always, I don't know if she knows she's in the box. It sounds like she's cleaning.
People really need to look at the two sides of the story. Really, really do. Because this boy has been through hell and back.
The thing is, I'm not innocent. I've never been innocent. And I've said some of the most disgusting fucking things on this app and off this app. However, the one thing I pride myself in is I tell the fucking truth.
Yeah. But again, people will only be selective on what they want to talk about. That's how it works, doesn't it?
But I think it's the fact that this person's got a higher gifting level and they want
That's exactly what it is.
They don't care about anyone else.
People don't care about... People have got no morals. It's money over morals. It always has been.
Yeah. As long as she's gifting, people will keep taking.
Yeah.
But there's only so much that I be keeping my mouth shut and not starting to put the people out there and putting recordings out there. There's only so much I'll keep my fucking mouth shut before I start showing everybody these people that these fucking arsemakers want to sit around and then brand people as things. I don't care anymore.
But do you know what I won't have? I don't care about anything else. Sorry, Lloyd, I just completely cut you off. I don't care about anything else that's been said about me. Lloyd, what the fuck?
You got beat up. Look at you, leave that cunt in there. And so now we know it's one of those fucking imbeciles, yeah? Leo got beat by women. This is the shit that we have to deal with because we've spoken about.
Wow.
Little predators like that.
The thing is, it happens. Like, men go through domestic violence, and if you want to sit there and mock it, then you're not just mocking me, you're mocking every other bloke that's been through domestic violence.
Wow.
Because I'll tell you now, the fucking bruises and the scratch marks, well, they weren't even scratches, it had gone down to blood that were left on my body. The fact that I had drinks spat in my face. I had snot wiped on me. I was hit around the back of the head. I was fucking pinched until my skin was purple. Like, yeah, it's not someone kicking the fucking shit out of me every day, but I would rather that over the mental abuse that I was put through.
Yeah, but again, it's okay for other people, isn't it? It's okay for every other cunt to talk about what they've gone through.
It's completely thrown me off what I was even saying now.
Little rants like that coming into a comment.
I forgot what I was saying.
Don't worry, Leo. Just take a minute. Listen, this woman needs to be outed for not just that, but it's the lies and it's just, you know, this woman is absolutely appalling what she's done. And that's the thing, we need to basically stand by anyone who has said they've been through this. Not just women, but men too.
Am I not getting done over by a budge, yeah? Well, I just hope you never have to go through it, yeah?
Funny how you're with Spartan, isn't it?
Are they with Spartan's management? Screenshot that.
Yep, I've already got it.
Hold on.
Well, see, the difference between me and you is I would never hit a bird back, whereas you probably would. I'm not about that. I'm not into that shit.
Just shows what the sort of people you are, doesn't it?
So that kind of proves what person you are to what person I am.
Looks like... Oh, do you know what? I'm going to just go mute for a second because I'm...
Sorry.
I'm not into fucking smacking women about. I watched my dad do it to my mum for years. I ain't about that and never would be.
Who's Patty Pants?
I don't know, Claire.
Hey, lovely, you're right.
Hiya.
I don't think she realised... Oh, you know you're in the box, don't you?
Sorry, Patty Pants. Oh, there you are.
It's okay, lovely.
No, I think what's happening is TikTok is just throwing people in the box.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course so.
God, I've done that before.
So that's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say. Do you know what I might be? I might say some of the worst things on this fucking app and off this app. But I'll tell you one thing. I can always hold my head high and know that I've never, ever put my hands on this woman, and never would I put my hands on a female. Louise, you know what I've gone through with my fucking new neighbour. I've never put my hands on her.
No, you haven't.
She's pushed me to the fucking point. I've wanted to, but I haven't done it.
So hold on. That's I'd never let a bird do that. So what are you gonna do? Hit her back? Is
That's what I just said, yeah.
that what you be doing?
No, I wouldn't. Definitely not.
Not you, not me. I mean that idiot in the comments. So this is how we know what kind of people are coming in. Well, doesn't that just show you what kind of scumbag you actually are? Now, if Leo was to say that, he'd be wrong for saying that. So why is it okay for you?
That'd be all over the FYP. Leo's a fucking wrong and Leo beats women, rah, 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 and all the rest of it.
No, but it's not right, you're hitting back. What are you going to do? Treat violence with violence, yeah? You've never gone through domestic violence. See, when you've got somebody punching into your fucking face with keys between their fingers, then see how you fucking feel, yeah? Rat. Dude, get that creep out my fucking life. I can't be fucked with that. Get out. Fuck off. Go and sit with the wrong ends, you fucking little predator.
You know, it's like the day she turned around and said to me, I can't remember what it was. We was on a phone call, and she turned around and said to me something about,
thanks, Miss B.
You'll never be as smart as me, or something like that. Basically, insinuating I was stupid. The same when she turned around and said to me, she can understand why my parents didn't want me and why my family don't have anything to do with me. No, it was my choice. I don't want anything to do with them because they're all a bunch of fucking cunts.
You missed that. See that again?
When this person turned around and said, I can't remember what she said. She said something along the lines of, you'll never be as intelligent as me. It was something like that, but one of the girls from the group's fucking fired into her because she turned around and said, you don't say that to the person you're supposed to be in love with. I can't remember
why would you say that to somebody?
I can't remember what it was she said. But then
she said that they'll never be as smart as me.
You'll never be as smart as me. Yeah. And that person was the one that fired into her and said, you don't fucking say that to somebody you love. And again, the mental health card comes out. But it's the same shit that she's also tried to lie in the court case and say that she only started suffering with mental health when she got with me, which is a lie.
I never saw that woman. That if my phone dies, I'll be back. So it's on 1% and it's not charging properly. But this bitch has been on the app for a long time. And even back then, she used to shit start and she tried getting them with anyone that had drama going on. Anyone that had views in their lives. She tried it. Hence why, that's how she met Leo. Was because of drama. Because she was right that fucking deep into it, giving her tuppence worth in. She was a huge part of this shit, and this is what people don't mention. Just because me and Leo were the louder ones about it, yeah, doesn't mean that no one else was involved in drama.
There's a lot of stuff that's gone on that some of it I don't even want to talk about because I don't want to put myself back there. And I was planning on letting it all out, but some of it I just don't want to. I don't want to put myself back there.
But you know what, right? Now, after this live, the shit that's going to come our way, the beasts that are going to go live and lie, is just going to be on the next level.
No,
next fucking level.
I know.
I'm proud of you though, Leo. You know, this took a lot for you to actually come live now and say all this stuff.
Because, do you know what? Because I've moved on with my life. Like, I've had top surgery. Yeah, I've moved on. I'm in a better place. And now that she can see that I'm not interacting, like we're not fighting back and forth over our videos, and I haven't done it for about 5 months now. So there's no communication from me whatsoever. And this is what happens when you starve a narcissist of oxygen. They will do whatever they can to pull you back. And that's exactly what she's done by mentioning me this morning.
Yeah. Well,
it's
she's fucked up there, isn't she?
But it's the same like when she used to sit there and she'd be on her phone, and then she'd say something to me, and I'd look at her to have a conversation, and she'd quickly switch the apps that she was on, and I'd be like, "Why are you doing that?" And then she changed every tone in her phone to the same tone, so you didn't know what notification she was getting. So her text message tone was the same as her emails. Her Facebook messages were the same as her emails. Every tone was the same, and I thought, well, if that's not fucking odd, I don't know what is.
She knew Leo and I had problems, right? And she knew Leo couldn't speak about me. But what she would do is, the night that Leo's restraining order, what was it? What was it called? Was it a restraining order?
Yeah.
The night Leo's restraining order was up, sorry, 2 nights before it was up, I went into Leah's box and we agreed both to leave each other. And to leave it at that, and we both boxed to be mutual and left it. There was no problems. He was in his bed sleeping the night that restraining order was up. She woke him up with a can of beer to go live and talk about me. So
Chloe,
she
you'll be able to
wanted,
confirm that because I rang Chloe afterwards, or the next day, I believe.
she wanted that. She was gagging for
She
the
woke me up at
fucking
12
drama.
at night to tell me that I could go live about Louise. I said I didn't want to, and I was going back to sleep. I went back to sleep. She woke me up at 12 o'clock, said you can go live, and there was a can of beer sat on the windowsill.
It was drama after fucking drama with this woman, and she wouldn't stop. And even now, she does a lot on the backside of things, a hell of a lot. So what I would suggest for her to do is run back to your groups and cry victim and spew out more lies. Because I'm telling you right now, lady, one more lie comes out of any cunt's mouth, I'm going to go live and I'm going to out the people that have called us liars. I'm going to out the people that have said that he's lied about his domestic violence. I'm going to out the people that have supported people that have stalked our kids. And I'm going to out you a lot more than what's been spoken about today, love. I'll tell you that right now.
But the thing is as well, you know, if you sit there and know that someone has gone through domestic violence, right, and then decide not to actually support that person, you're as bad as them. Because in the end of the day, we need to support any woman or man who's been through domestic violence, because we don't know if that person is going to get hurt again when you haven't said anything to help protect them, and something happens to them, there will be blood on your hands for that.
But people like that don't care. They don't care. Why? Because they want to make themselves look better in the light. They want to make themselves talk about a situation that they have no fucking knowledge over. And all they've done is, by sitting there spewing at their phone, is make themselves look stupid and what kind of people they support once again. I'm sorry, but if you can support somebody threatening a child or mocking a child that's been seriously injured, they're capable of supporting anything, in my opinion.
I think it's madness. Like, this is all because there's been nothing from my side whatsoever. She's been completely starved of any oxygen from me, so now she's done this. But to start getting her friends to message me, I don't fucking think so.
She's trying to destroy you even more, but you forget though, there is an army behind him, and we're not going to be letting anything bad happen to him again, or any of that. So, you know, we will protect the ones who have been through it, definitely.
I don't think we need to protect him anymore. He's strong enough now to realise what she's doing and what she's done. He's got himself into that place
in the way that
listen, I'm in a place now where she can't put me back no matter what happens.
She often was mocking her husband, anxiety over her. See, with the husband, she was only went back for him for the money.
Yep.
She went divorced him because she was worried about losing the money from the inheritance.
Well, it's the same when they were having an argument. She rang the group chat, and we was all on the video call, and she had the video camera on him whilst he was crying under a t-shirt.
Wow. Wow.
She's only with him to pay for the Botox that she needs.
Oh, that's another thing, actually. I was in a call with someone else, and we were talking about Botox, and then Mandy turned around and said something about she needs Botox. I said, yeah, you need all the Botox. Then this other person fired right into me when I hadn't even spoke to her. She went, she was screaming down at me at the phone, telling me that I had no right to say that to her and all the rest of it. And I was like, and even Mandy turned around and said he wasn't talking to you. But we couldn't get a word in edgeways, and as she left the call, blocked me on everything. And I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, we're just talking about some cretin from back in the day.
And it's the same as she knows that I have abandonment issues. So she knows, like, if I get close to someone and, like, they start pulling away, then I start getting issues in my head about it. So if we had an argument, she would block me on absolutely everything so I couldn't contact her. And she knew that I would be up all fucking night, I wouldn't sleep. I'd be up with anxiety all night to whether I'm ever going
She
to
loved that
speak
though.
to her or anything. And this is the shit that she would do. And she would do it every time we had an argument. I'd end up in floods of tears, crying my eyes out, thinking that I'm never going to be able to speak to her again. And then I'd end up saying sorry when I hadn't even done anything wrong.
She loved you being like that though. She enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, of course she did.
It gave her a bit of control.
Yeah, I used to ring Chloe in absolute floods of tears. I used to be in absolute fucking bits because she blocked me on everything. And then Chloe would go to her and try and get her to speak to me, and she wouldn't speak to me until the next day, so I'd be up all night with no sleep. And it literally got to the point that this was near enough on a daily basis.
But it's the part of control for her, isn't it? And somebody like that, they like to have the control. And that's what she had.
Yeah, she's been on a live this morning telling everyone I've been served with court paperwork.
Uh-huh. Say it again, sorry.
I was talking to Sharon. And this is what I mean. And the thing is, when she couldn't get to me, she then sent an email to Louise telling Louise that every time she can't get to me, she's going to go to Louise because it's going to get to me.
Mm. And this is where I got the messages about her lying about PLM. But because it's an email, a private email, you can't just go green screen shit.
But I'm going to carry on. I'm going to carry on living my life and doing what's good for me because I'm not giving this thing any more fucking airtime.
No, of course, no. What she did, she actually contacted Alex, Chloe, and told Alex. She told Alex that she done it. Even though she shouldn't have been speaking about him, she went and told people. But she never told them the full side. She never told them the non-molestation order was with no evidence found.
Mine got served with no facts found, which means there's no evidence against me. Hers got served with evidence found because there was 7 or 8 months worth of evidence given. So she got hers with evidence found. Mine got given with no facts found.
But she never added that bit in, did she?
It's also going to trial. I'm taking it to trial because they said to me, do you want to accept this? And I said, absolutely not. I haven't done anything wrong. And everything that she is accusing me of has been done on fake accounts, so you can't prove it's me. And I said, I definitely have been trolling. I said, because I guarantee on the dates that this has been given, I can prove exactly where it was and what I was doing, so I'd like to take it to trial. And her solicitor was pulled up in the courtroom because he was trying to pressure me into taking this order, and I said no. And the judge, because I didn't have a solicitor, but I did have a very close friend of mine that was allowed in the courtroom because of my mental health issues. They allowed her in the courtroom as support, and the judge pulled her solicitor up and told her solicitor to back off, and if I want to take it to trial, that's my right to do so.
But again, something that never got mentioned, it wasn't said, because why? Because then she knew people would question, well, why was there no evidence found? Why did your lawyer try pushing it onto him? Why did the court say, no, they don't have to push it onto him? Why was none of that mentioned? Why was it only selected bits? Again, it's called selective fucking things that you want to say and tell people.
But the thing is, I'm not going to sit here and lie and be like, oh, no, I haven't got an order. No, I have got an order. But mine clearly states no facts found, whereas hers doesn't. Hers is guilty.
Now, why is that?
Why is that fucking
Jack, don't block her. Why is she coming here?
Louise, if she gets in the box, she can deal with this one because I ain't.
She won't get in the box. She doesn't know us.
No, but she's listened to the other fucking crack side.
Mm.
But the thing is, she might want to hear your side, Leo, because this is not going to look good on her if she's just listened to one side of it.
But that's what they've all done now. They've all listened to one side.
They've all listened to her side. No one's interested in my side because I'm male. They don't care about my side. She'll be in here screen recording for the other fucking thing.
She won't get in the box.
No, because it means you've got to have a conversation, and she ain't willing to have a conversation.
I went into that women's live. I didn't even know who she was. She never spoke to me, and I instantly got blocked.
I blocked her months and months ago because I didn't want to see her come up on my FYP. She got blocked. All the videos that I'd put up got taken down because I'm not interested. I'm not giving this fucking thing any more time of my life. She's not getting another second. And the only reason I'm doing this today is because it fucking pissed me off when I heard that she was sat there telling people that I'd been served. And since you are in here, Jag, the paperwork that I got served with clearly stated on there, no facts found, which means that I'm innocent until we go to trial and the judge says otherwise. So while you're sat there going on about me being served with court paperwork and having a non-mol, hers got served with a non-molestation order with facts found, which means there was evidence against her. Whereas there's no evidence against me, so you should do your research before you start holding a live about me, you fucking idiot. I ran out of air then.
I think she's gone.
That's her best mate. That's the one that's platformed her this morning. She's the one that's platformed her this morning so that she could sit there in front of hundreds of people and tell them that I've been served with paperwork, but not tell the whole fucking story. And she's got the cheek to sit in this fucking live. But funnily enough, she ain't got the fucking bottle to get in the box, does she? Yeah, pretty much a nobody. So she's literally ended her live to come over to Louise's live to sit here and screen record and give it to that fucking thing. You're literally platforming someone that's been found guilty of domestic violence.
I don't think she's going to have anything to say on that. Jag, do you want to come up?
It might not have got a mention, Louise, but we all know who they were talking about.
Right, firstly, I'm not here to have any argument. I don't do drama, okay? So one thing I'm going to say is I really do not know who's told you that I've held a live about you, Leo, because this morning's live was literally about Liam Payne.
So you didn't have somebody sat on your live this morning that turned around and said I've been served with...
I am just downloading my live and I will send it to you if you want. We were talking about Liam Payne. We was also talking about a cease and desist that Liam Payne was served with. And I was actually attempting to find it online. But of course, because of what happened last night, it's disappeared. The live, I will 100% tell you, was not about you, Leo.
So that who you were talking about serving? Like, she had somebody in the box talking about that you got served papers.
Yes, that was Liam Payne. I will send you my whole live. If you want to send me a way that I can send it to you, you will see. It was not about Leo. I will 1000% tell you that. And if you know anything about me, you know that my lives do not consist... I don't know anything about you.
I've got you blocked for that, for the simple reason of...
My lives do not consist of any drama or any hate. I will not have it. Not even from the other person. I won't have it.
Jag, I've come into your life several times and I've heard this person.
Yeah, I blocked you. It was me that blocked you. And the reason that I blocked you, let me tell you, the reason I blocked you is because I don't want drama in my life.
I don't come into people's lives to give them drama. I've got no reason to come in your life to give you drama. If I've got something to say to the cretin that you have in your box, I would take that directly to her.
Now you see,
by a message, not in someone's life.
That's the sort of thing I don't want in my life. So
I wouldn't say nothing to your live. I wouldn't come into your live. Normally, if I go to someone's live, I don't really talk in lives. I just listen to what's getting spoken about. But I've come into your live a couple of times a while ago, and I've heard that person talking about us.
Nobody's ever talked about you on my live. If you can give me...
Let me tell you why that's a lie.
Let me tell you, Leah. Let me tell you, Leah.
Jag, we've heard that. Not from you, Jag. Jag, not from you. We've not heard you saying it.
I will drop and you won't get your say. I don't engage. I don't engage.
Let me speak.
Just listen to me, please.
No, wait a second. Because the first court date that we had together, where she didn't turn up, she was sat on your live talking about me in floods of tears, and I've got that on a screen recording. I'm happy to send you.
You tell me when that was. You tell me when that was, and I will download my live.
I have got
no problem.
It was when she got served her paper. It was the first court time, so it was roughly March time. She sat in your box And we have got it recorded because Leo was able to use it.
I can tell you, I didn't start going live until June.
Well, the screen recording was given to the court, which is why they also agreed to serve her with the non-molestation order, because she was sat there talking about me when she was supposed to be
Not in my box, sweetheart. I did not go live. First of all, I didn't meet Sean.
I will send you the screen recording and you can play it.
I didn't meet Sean until January. Okay? If you're not willing to listen to what I have to say...
But we're trying to explain to you and you're telling us it's not, when there's actual screen recordings of the women in your box crying.
It's not of my life.
We never said you weren't saying anything.
My life I didn't start going live till June.
Leo, send me the screen. Leo, send me the screen.
Sorry about that. I didn't start going live till June.
That's third-party communication, I can't.
Well, I can tell you, I didn't start going live until June. I didn't even meet Sean till January this year. So I don't know.
January, yeah. So you were in the box with her, whether it was on your live or not. You were in the box with her, and she sat on the live and she was crying about her getting handed papers. We can't lie about it. There's no reason to lie about it.
I don't get involved. You wouldn't have heard me getting involved.
In court, she was sat in your box crying, talking about me.
I'm sorry, I don't think so. I didn't go live.
Screen recorded. I've got the screen recorded, but I can't pass it around.
Well, Jack, that's how we know of you. We didn't know of you until then. Let me tell you,
I did not go live until June this year. I have never been live before.
Right, well, you sat with her in the box. You said you met in January. That's fine. You sat with her in the box, but we never even. I thought it was you. You were there. We've got your picture. It was you in the profile. I can't put it up because Leo can get into trouble for it. I'm not going to just sit here and make that randomly up.
But
he wasn't even calling you out for speaking to her. What he was calling out is that people have gave her a platform. He wasn't calling you out for being friends with her. What he was saying is, if you'd listened properly, that the people that have supported this and for the people that have allowed the lies and the things to be said by that woman, it's just on the next level. She did sit with you. There's evidence of that. There is screen recordings of you sat there with her when she was in the box after getting served the papers and she was crying.
It wouldn't have been in my life. That much I can
you were
tell
in the box with her. You're 100% in the screenshot. She got you.
Let me tell you, it wasn't in my life. It must have been somebody else's.
But you were in the box with her then.
If I passed that to someone and
somebody's passed it to you, Leo. Somebody's passed it to you.
That was before there was any orders on either of us. But if I pass that to someone,
all I can say to you is this, okay?
Hang on, let me just finish speaking to the comments, please. To the person that's asked the question, I can't put it up because if I pass it to Louise and Louise then plays that, that's me, then that's third.
Right, so what I'm saying to you is...
Will you please let me finish a bloody sentence?
Okay, I'll drop. I'll let you say whatever you've got to say, Leo.
I don't mind having a conversation, but you won't even let me finish.
It never happened on my live. If I'm in a box with Sean, it's somebody else's live. It's not my live. I didn't go live till June.
Let's not talk about that name, thanks.
I did not go live till... Well, listen, I come into this room and you call me a cretin and you don't know me. Have you got the right to do that? Does that make sense?
Everyone that was sat in that live that day calling me a cretin.
I've not even been... Nobody has called anybody on my live. I won't have it.
But you said you blocked me because you thought I was going to bring drama to you. And I've never brought drama to you. I've never spoke to you.
I've got ethics that I follow. How do I know about him? Well, he's been very vocal, hasn't he, in the past?
No, he hasn't. No, that's the thing. He hasn't. But do you know a couple of times you've mentioned it?
Where you say you have screen recordings, so do I. Okay.
Right, so why would you need screen recordings of someone that you don't know?
Are you sure that I haven't got them?
Jag, why would you need screen recordings of somebody you don't know?
But why would you need screen recordings of somebody you don't know?
We never screen recorded you. We got sent to a screen recording of the person that's getting spoken about, not you.
What we can say is this. What I'll say is this. If any of you want to come into my life and hear what I'm about, you are more than welcome. I will unblock you, sugar tits.
No, I'm alright, thank you, because I don't want to call the attention. But what I'm asking is, you would need to be sent screen recordings of Leo, because you and Leo don't know each other. The reason
I haven't been sent them.
Well, you've taken them then.
Nobody's sent them to me.
Right, well, you've taken them then. Why would you need to screen record our lives when we don't know
Why
you?
are you screen recording me when you don't know me?
Why is somebody screen recording me when you don't know
It's
me?
not you.
We weren't screen recording you, we were screen recording the person that was
You're
talking about a
mentioning me.
normalisation order when she wasn't allowed
Mentioning
to.
me.
No, not at first. Your name was never
No, Jake,
mentioned.
there's nothing like
just
that. It's the
mentioned me
fact that
now.
she's.
Just now we have, yes, but
We
never in the
forget she
past.
wasn't
We don't know
alive.
you.
It is
We
not
got sent a
happened.
screen recording of the person that was in your box talking about a non-molestation order and talking about things
Not
that wasn't
this
true
morning.
that we were able to
Not
use in court. Your
today.
name has never been brought up in our conversations until today.
Not
So
today.
you had no
My
need to be
life
sitting
was
watching
about
mine and Leo's live screen recording us for God knows one
Sugar
reason.
tits.
Actually, I know the reason.
Sugar
The
tits.
reason was for you to screen record. You know, you can have a fucking live. You're doing my head in now. Get out.
Don't let you finish
The
your
reason you
sentence.
came in this fucking live, you sat there and screen recorded us back then was because you were sending it on to the person, yeah?
And not
You've
just
just fucked
that.
up by saying that.
Yeah, and not just that, Louise. She's also just name dropped deliberately so that everybody else spoke on that person's name. That's
Yeah.
why she's been sent in here. She thinks
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
You've just named the
Unfortunately,
person in the
Jake,
live
if
when you
you
got asked
are-
not to. You sat there and said that you've got screen recordings. You just sat there and said that you've never been sent screen recordings, therefore you have taken them. And why would you need to take them? Because your name has never been brought up until now. Shauna was with you. I've just named up now. She was with you when that got mentioned because Leo was able to use that in the courts.
Right, can we just stop name dropping?
I didn't mean to fucking bring her name into
in
it.
the end of the day, Jake, you know the situation. You know what Sean has done to this boy. The fact is,
Stop
with
name
your
dropping.
lives and trying to talk, I didn't say name.
You did.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I said.
It's fucking hard that now someone else has mentioned that. Right, regardless that. Right, regardless that. Right, regardless of the situation, Jag, right? You've sat there and you've recorded our lives for what reason? Your name's never been brought into our lives. We've never spoke about you. We got sent a screen recording of that person sitting with you in a live, whether it was on your live or not. You were sat there 100%. We don't know you any other reason apart from because of that screen recording. We still never mentioned you. So why do you feel the need to come to our lives and screen record? You've clearly came into the live to screen record to send it back to that person. That's why you screen recorded.
The thing is, Jake, you have obviously got that person on your platform when you know exactly what she's done, and for you to do the lives that you.
I was just about to say the same thing. Given the fact that this woman talks about domestic violence on her platform, yet she's got someone in the box who's been given a non-molestation order on the grounds of domestic violence. Make fucking sense, Jag. Jesus Christ! And then she sat here and she said, "I'll drop out the box then." Well, fucking piss off then, because you're not even letting me speak. And now I'm getting the ump because you wouldn't let me finish my sentence. And what I was trying to say was the screen recording that I've got is when this person was, we were both supposed to be in the court. I had turned up. This person hadn't turned up. She was sat in Jag's live crying her eyes out about how it was poor me and she was the victim and I'd done all this stuff when she was supposed to be in court. That was screen recorded, handed to my solicitor, and the solicitor showed the judge. And that is another reason that she was given the non-molestation order, because she was sat there on Jag's live talking about me when she was supposed to be in court. And I have it screen recorded. I can't pass it to anyone else for them to play it because it's third-party communication on my part. And I'm not prepared to put myself in at the risk of getting arrested for not one of you lot. I just told you that I can't remember the specific date. I just know it was in March, I believe, was the first court date. Yeah, it was March. March was the first court date, and that was when she was sat in Jag's live, and it was screen recorded and given to the court. And do not sit there and tell me I'm a liar, because I have got the evidence. I just can't put it up. Your mum just sat in here and turned around and said that she went live in January, you donut. The one thing I'm not is a liar, and the one thing I've always got is evidence.
Unfortunately, you have someone on your platform who has done domestic violence, And
they have a non-molestation
and
order.
it doesn't look good
all
on
domestic
your life.
violence. Sorry, Lou, carry on.
I'm just saying, in the end of the day, she knows all this about this person, and she still allows that person to go on her live, on her platform, where many people. So you're basically saying, Jag, that you support domestic violence. Is that what you coming around with it? Because this Leo tried to tell you exactly what this person's done, and you have done nothing but block them. So we weren't coming for you, Jag. What we were coming for. What we were coming for is that person sitting in your box crying wolf when she's the one who's actually done this. So no, she's done this to your platform. No one else. For someone who's saying, I want this evidence on Leo and the date and everything like that, this man has told you he cannot give it to you until after the court.
Why, hang on, who are we giving proof to? Who's demanding proof?
Leo, listen, I'm not going to come up here and argue with you, babe, but my mum wasn't going live in March. I honestly can tell you that. No. She said she met her in January. She didn't start going live in March.
No, she was in people's boxes. I said to her, we've got it wrong, but your mum is definitely in that picture, 100%, because he was able to use it in court.
In my mum's live. Leo said my mum.
Right, but he's got it mixed up then. I can't put the screenshot up so obviously I can get Leo in trouble.
Are you going to?
But she was sat with this woman, and while this woman was sitting there crying victim.
Sorry, sugar tits, but Leo, are you going to apologise for that? Because that's misinformation.
He's at the door. He's at the door with someone. Your mum was sat there fully supporting somebody. Now, when I say making vicious lies up, pure vicious lies, they sat there and they spoke about this and what's happened. Now, I don't know your mum, nor does Leo, hence why we've never had to mention your mum before. We have got the screen recording, but we can't green screen it. But your mum said in the live that she has screen recordings of us. And I said, well, somebody's been sending them. She went, no, so therefore your mum's been recording our lives. So what reason? We've never spoke about it.
I did.
Why? You don't know us?
Because I didn't want my mum's name being dragged into this. So it wasn't.
Your mum's name was never dragged into it.
It was because I didn't.
But your mother's name. Why would you screen record us? Because your mum's name has never ever been dragged into this.
But how did I know that? How did I know that at the time?
But you've been recording our lives for God knows what reason. You wouldn't need to record our lives unless it was for another reason.
So therefore, I can screen record the same as everybody else, babe.
But why though? You've done that purely to give it back to that person.
Just break this up 2 fucking seconds. Let me just drop back in. Oh, stop calling me fucking Keza in the chat! I am not Keza! Oh, right, anyway, carry on with your fucking argument. I am fucking fuming.
She is not Keza.
How many times I just got called Keza?
She's not Keza. Her name is M.
Thank you. Carry on with your argument.
That's not Keza. Believe me, it's not Keza.
Fuck that.
That is a violation.
Kick me out.
You're right, Northern Woman.
Northern Woman,
do you know you're in the box? Oops. But what we're saying is,
because at the end of the day, I don't want my mum dragging through all this shit. I don't, and I don't need another name. Listen, you don't know, Leo, and I think you need to apologise because you've just been proved that you've got the date wrong about my mum.
It doesn't matter when we've got the date. Your mum's still done it.
No,
she platformed Sunday. This woman tried sending coffins to my house. This woman sat in a group with multiple people that I've never spoke to in my life. Tried sending social services and creating fucking emails. Your mother platformed are wrong. I'm sorry. You sat there and recorded our life for absolutely no goddamn reason. Don't mute the women. She can tell that I say. Your mother, goddamn, you sat there and recorded our fucking conversations on a live. You've never spoke to her. You've never heard the voice. You've never done anything to her. And you felt the need to fucking record her. And I'm going to sit there and listen to your bullshit. We've let violent talk. Violence done nothing but fucking talk.
Did you hear what she
sat there and recorded our lives for what reason? To give it back to that cunt.
Did you hear what she just said?
I missed what happened. No, I missed what happened.
As she left the box, she said, "No wonder you lot get taken to court."
You say, well, thank you very fucking much, because now we've got the proof that she's been sending her friends into other fucking lives to screen record us. For what reason? So you could give it back to this woman, because your mother platformed a person that's done domestic violence and sat in countless groups that's been created just to fucking report people to social services, or where she sat in calls where she was sending fucking coffins to people's houses. God's sake.
Well, that's going
You want to support that then? Good for you, but your mother cannot have a platform like that she's wanting to help people and then could let something like that into her fucking life or into her box. Because she was in your mother's box today as well. Regardless if it was about him or not, your mother was sat with her while she was fucking faking the tears and squeezing them on out when she got handed court papers, where it has been physically proven by the fucking courts she has brought no evidence.
Louise, it wasn't when she got handed the papers, it was the court date. Do you know when we was in London and I said to you the solicitor is calling me, and she was on Jag's live and they were talking about it.
So I wouldn't have been March then. That wasn't March then.
Yeah, that's what I was saying to you. It was screen recorded. It was on Jag's. This is why I'm adamant it was on Jag's live. I've got the fucking screen recording. It's on my laptop.
Wait, now see if I can find it on my phone.
Yeah, but you can't put it Lloyd, you can't put it up anywhere.
I can, you can. If I've got it, I can green screen it, you can.
No, because it's been talked about on this live, so it will come back on me.
Right, well, what I'll do is I'll put a post up later out and some information. That's what I'll do.
Well, I tell you,
she's never spoken. Yeah, she was only in Jag's live this morning speaking to Jag.
It was
she was in there this morning
and shown to the judge, which is another reason the judge ruled in my favour, because she couldn't be asked to attend the court case, and she also was sat there speaking on a live about me when she was supposed to be in court.
That woman has been a part of so fucking much, and that woman is friends with Alex. Their Alex has got fucking PLM as mods. Are you for fucking real? The woman sent me an email telling me that she was going to fucking make out we were PLM as well. The women sat in groups that were created to fucking report me to social services, sat in calls where she was going to fucking send coffins. Are you for fucking real?
I'm not proving fuck all.
Fuck all.
I have got the proof, but I ain't putting it out for you or anybody else, because I'm not prepared to get myself into trouble for you. So Jag, you can send all your people in all you want, because I'm not interested in what they've got to say.
Guys, come on. You're supporting Jag, but that's fine, But at the end of the day, you're still sitting with someone who caused domestic violence and who is lied.
Listen, people can sit with Jag, right? Jag is a grown woman. She can have who she wants, when she wants in her fucking life. It's nothing to do with us. However, the fact that you, Violet, or your mother, because your mother said that she wasn't sent screen recordings, so therefore your mother done the screen recordings. Why would your mum, that has never spoke to me and Leo, we'd never mentioned her name until now. Mama M didn't make fake accounts of fucking kids, and you need to get your information correct. You need to get your information correct. You know nothing about what's happened because you weren't around at the fucking time. This woman has said that she didn't get sent screen recordings, so therefore she took them herself.
Has only come from one fucking person.
Fucking honestly, see, stupid people.
Love, not hate. Oh, why did you block them? Why don't block them? I don't mind if they want to talk to me, right? Get your facts straight. I've done a lot of shit in my fucking past, but I didn't make the fucking kids' accounts, and I fucking proved I didn't. So well, go back onto your real account and then go message me. Just message me, because I knew that would happen. As soon as I stepped into a box, I knew that would happen, because funnily enough, people don't like it. People don't like the fucking truth. People don't want to be Barry accent. She's fucking, do you know what? Whoever this fucking Miss B is, she's gonna get a kick in the flaps. Fucking Barry now. Fuck Keza. Fucking, I'm just gonna say yes.
Oh, Miss B's
but no, you see what I mean? Like, I'm not being funny. This is just fucking pathetic. They can't turn around and say that she never sent that woman in here for fucking screen recordings of you, because now she's just fucking admitted it. So I would just go straight back to Leo. Go straight back to court, because at the end of the day, what you don't realise, that's harassment via third party, and therefore you get a lot more than a fucking molestation order. Love, you're looking at fucking prison time. Good luck.
She's been told. This woman has been told to stop getting her friends involved. And then her friends are coming in and screen recording. Why would you need to screen record our lives when you said that you don't know the whole situation? So therefore, you've come in to screen record our lives to find out if we're talking about her to send it back to her.
If they don't know you, there's got to be a reason if someone don't know you.
We've never had to need to mention this woman. The screen recording got used in court. She cannot deny it.
No, and that's the thing though, at the end of the day, she's just come in here and she's just caused shit. Hang on, let me let the dog out. She's just said that.
She was told before.
So she sat there, Leo, and she said you have been very vocal about what's happened. So if he's been that vocal, you're right, girl, and you know the situation, why were you allowing that in your box?
Nah, exactly. I just wouldn't worry, Leo. I would take it to your solicitor, mate. I'll take that straight to your solicitor. I wouldn't talk about it anymore. Tell them to go fuck themselves and I'll take it straight to your solicitor. Because that's harassment by third party. No one can do. No, you can't go past that. She's just admitted it in a box.
No, the order. She's already got the order. The order's already on her, so she's breached it. So I'm going straight.
Yeah, exactly. She's breached it, and she's breached it by third party. So she's just fucked herself right up, and her friends have just fucked it up for her.
There was evidence found. The one that's been put on her, there was evidence found. The one she tried getting on Leo, it says in the order,
Viral tried getting on me, and I ended up getting on Viral because there was no evidence of me against Viral. I had to go against a molestation order. You've got to be one of the most stupidest people, because at the end of the day, you have that in court papers. If you go against that, and you've got to stick by them rules. So it's whether or not, like, you can't do third party, you can't do phone calls, none of it.
Just done exactly that.
He's just got to fuck that right up, because it's one of the worst things you can have on your back as a molestation order, because you can get done for much more. Because it's a warning. That is a warning. So you've been taken to court as a warning. And if you haven't, what?
You had a smoke today, dear.
I had a smoke today. Yeah, I'm fucking smoking one. That fucking Miss B has made me fucking want about 12 fucking diazepams, mate. Fucking Barry, fucking...
That smoke you've got is shite. You're way too hyper.
Oh, don't. It's my meds, it is, love. I haven't picked them up today.
Miss B's lovely, though. She probably thought you were kiddo.
Mate, I'm fucking fuming. I didn't have... Do you know what? I had to fucking put the dog in so I didn't fucking scare her. I had to shout.
But this is what I don't get.
I will be called a lot of fucking people in my past.
This woman has been aware of this. So let me make this known. Jag has been aware of this situation for God knows how long, because as she said, she heard Leo being vocal about it, so she's been aware of it.
She has known about this, and then she runs a platform like that. Nah, you can't do it. At the end of the day, you've come into that main thing, and if they don't know you, and if they haven't been on live, you know, if you have never been live with them before, but there is no reason why they are screen recording you. Other than the fact that you've now got proof from now.
To come over here.
Exactly. How would they know?
She has just helped with his police case, because she's just openly admitted Leo's been vocal. She's watched it, so she knew damn well who we were talking about.
So she's looking in
the background. So she had given the recording. So therefore, that's a third party, which this cunt knows, and it says in her restraint and normalisation order she cannot get any third parties involved.
No, you can't do anything. Even if, right, I turned round to one of you lot and was like, listen, send so and so a message. If I had a molestation, you can't do it. It's not that person whose message that gets done. So them two won't get done. Well, we're not going to be friends if you keep calling me fucking Keza. I'm sure if you haven't moved, I still remember your address, Rich. I don't mind coming to kick your flaps in. There's I will in a minute. Like, whoever calls me Keza again is having it. I don't mind being called anything. You can call me anything, but not that fucking smack rat, for fuck's sake.
I've had enough of people feel like that they can get themselves involved in a situation that they know nothing about.
Yeah, they've done it now. You're right, Leo. I would take that. I'm going to jog down anyway, because I'm the more I'm up, the more I put myself in the fucking firing line. And to be honest with you, I'm too pissed off in my life to deal with it again. But no, I would take it straight to the police, mate. Take it straight to your police case and tell them they can go fuck themselves. But if they thought that I was being clever, then they've just put her under the fucking bus big time.
Yeah, they have.
Bye.
Love you too, bye.
Thanks,
bye, Bev. So they've been fully aware. This Jag is openly admitted now.
You might want to get Bev.
I will have a look at the screen recording. And I know I got sent to the screen recording, so I will look for that screen recording somewhere, and I will have a look at the time and the dates. That's what I'll do. Because she is 100% in it, because he was able to use it at court. He got it sent to him. I never recorded it. He got it sent to him. So you've just admitted, Jag, that you've got recordings and Leo's being very vocal. I said to you, so why is people sending you recordings? You have just said, no one sent me recordings, so therefore you've taken it yourself. Why? You don't know us. Your daughters just came in lying for you. You've never spoken to us. You said you blocked me because I was going to bring drama to your life. That's a load of fucking nonsense. Because I scrolled through your live one day, just scrolling through, I didn't even know who you are.
And not just that, she was told not to use any names when she got in the box, and she straight away name dropped. So that's third-party communication right there anyway.
I've had enough. Again, this is what I mean with people.
Because they're trying to sweep it under. They're trying to sweep under the carpet what she's done. That's why.
Bear with me, I'm going to quickly see if I've still got that way there.
You okay, Leo?
Yeah. It just pisses me off how these people try and sweep under the carpet what she's done, but what they've just done is third-party communication, so I'm going to get straight onto the police after I come off here.
The fact is as well that Jeg just admitted that she doesn't know everything about that person.
Yeah, exactly. She admitted that she knew everything that was going on.
And she still allows her on her platform. So, there you go. There was another creator.
They've just came in and they've just sat there and said, right, her daughter, this Violet girl, has just sat there and said, see, there's all these Jags people coming in. Jag is fully aware of what's happened. She's openly admitted that, and her daughter said she didn't want her mum getting involved. So therefore, she knew what her mum's doing. She's allowed somebody sitting on live that's done domestic violence and basically sit there and say that we're lying and that she was never sat in the women's box. And there's people in the comments saying she has never been in Jag's box. She was only there an hour ago. So yes, she has.
I've got a screen recording of the day that we were supposed to be in court in March, and she was sat on this woman's live when she was supposed to be in the court, and that's another reason that the judge ruled in my favour. And yet Jags just sat there and denied it, and not only that, name dropped her in the live when she was asked not to. And then she sat there and turned around and said that she went from saying that she doesn't know any of us to she knows a lot about me because she screen records. Jag lies, we know. But
does she not know about the situation if she didn't know us?
What they're doing is they're trying to sweep her behaviour under the carpet because she's a high gifted badge.
Yeah, yes. That's all it is. Now, we've never had a bad word to say about Jag. We were just a bit curious of why she's allowing that on our platform. We've not had anything bad to say about the woman because we don't know her. Right? We've never spoke to this woman. I got blocked from the live because I scrolled through. Then she tried making up, well, I didn't want you coming causing drama. I said to you, I don't really talk in lives. I just listen to people talking while I'm doing my cleaning. I don't really pay attention. So I've scrolled through her live without even fucking entertaining who's been in the box. And I've been blocked. By you or not by you, I don't actually give a fuck. So you've blocked me like you've just sat there and said, so why the fuck are you then coming to my account and start recording things that you know nothing about? If you don't know us, but then you say that Leo's been very vocal. Leo's not been very vocal because Leo's not spoke of this situation since March because he couldn't. So yet again, that's another lie. So what's happened is your fucking turkey friend has sent you right in here to try and defend his fucking ugly arse. I'm sick to goddamn fucking back teeth of these fucking imbeciles that claim that they've got a good platform and that they do all these fucking good things for people. You are about the fucking drama. You love the fucking drama. Otherwise, you wouldn't be on fucking TikTok. And then the cretin, the abuser that you allow in your box and on your platform. You shouldn't have a platform if you're boxing that. You shouldn't have a platform and allowing that kind of fucking people in your box. And anyone that wants to go and support somebody that's committing domestic fucking violence, sat in groups about sending coffins to social services, that's just not even the tip of it. The fucking tip of it, because I'll play the fucking recording.
It just proves that whenever I'm in someone's live, somebody is constantly there screen recording. So it just proves that actually I can't even go live anymore because somebody's screen recording somewhere to send to her.
The obsession, this woman. No, Leo, drop out the box for a second. I'll kick you up my fucking box. The obsession that this fucking woman has got over Leo is on a next level. It is not healthy. This freak, Sean fucking Rimmer, that is your fucking name, innit? Leo can't say it, but I fucking goddamn well can say it. Sean Rimmer, you're an abuser. You sit with the wrong end. You make accounts of your fucking self and other people. You were violent towards Leo. You were abusive towards Leo. You were controlling towards Leo. And if he didn't do what you fucking wanted, you would have a fucking hissy fit. You didn't allow him to have any sort of fucking female friends. And even at the male friends you still had to get rid of. You were not satisfied, Sean Rimmer, until he was isolating you. Fuck off. So you can then move him to your shitty location and have the rest of that control. Because he broke that off and broke away from you, Sean Rimmer, you didn't fucking like it. You were not happy. Sean Rimmer that sits with PLM, that tries to send coffins to people's houses and sits in groups about reporting people to social services, that trolls on a fucking daily, that gifts and gifts but cries that she's got no fucking money. That's why you've got a jag, isn't it? Because of the gifting badge. Because of the gifting badge. You sat in there, Jag, and you watched our fucking lives knowing damn well who Leo was because you've been told. You fucked up by saying that you blocked us. If you've blocked us, why the still are you fucking coming looking for our account? Because Sean sent you, that's why. Sean sent you to come and record. Hence why, Jag, your recording was able to be used in fucking court. Hence why the court said to Leo and Sean, found evidence against Sean, and there was no fucking evidence against Leo.
You tried to shut him up.
I've had my fucking stomach full of fucking cunts on this app that know nothing about the situation, not a fucking thing. You run with bullshit. You support the wrong end, and the people that have been fucking genuine, the people that stories have never been fucking changed, they get kicked on them, they get branded every fucking wrong under the sun, so they can't have their voice. You, Jag, you support domestic violence.
And you do that, and you still had her in your box. The thing is, it's really sad because, you know, I used to watch your lives before that woman came in, and I wouldn't or watch it, and you had good lives, but it's the fact that your daughter even said...
Somebody let Leo in, please. Somebody tell Leo to come back in.
Yeah, I'll be quick with what I say. Can you all hear me all right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I said before in the comments, I don't know if, because the comments were going that fast. So what she's done, right, which is what I was explaining in the comments before, what she's done, she's gone into that Jags' live and she spilled all her verbal diarrhea to everybody, right, making Leo out to be the bad one. Then she's got that Jags to then obviously go against Leo or whatever's gone on. Then it's caused all the drama between you guys and them. Yeah, and she's sat there and she's lapping this up and she's loving every single thing. All she wants to do is get Leo to slip up. Well, unfortunately, the people that she's tried to now get involved have slipped up. So it hasn't gone in her favour. But I'm telling you now, she's sat there laughing at us.
Rachel, the videos that she is posting constantly directed at Leo is this woman, I can't even put into words, you don't understand, this woman's been around on the app for a very fucking long time, so she knows every trick in the fucking book, she knows every sympathy card that she can pull out. Every
that's exactly what she's done now.
Well,
she's got other people involved for no reason.
A chance to speak because he seems to have had a lot of issues with Jag as well, so if you...
I'll jump out, I just wanted to say that quick, sorry.
Thanks, Rachel.
Thanks, Rach. Lord Chuckles, have you had issues with this woman as well?
I'll drop you.
How do I jump out?
Yeah, I had a couple of issues because I chose to BLOCK one of her mods. Then, you know, there was a whole shitstorm, and everywhere you go, like you say, you can't go into anybody's room without one of them being there recording you. And I apologise because I didn't support them. I honestly didn't know anything about the DV, or else I would never have supported that. But as you see, they all jump on me in the comments telling me I'm obsessed. I'm not obsessed.
The woman's just sat here and lied and said that she blocked us. But if she blocked us, why the fuck is she now following us around on the app screen recording? And then the daughter said it's because she didn't want her mum involved. We've never brought your mother involved. Never.
It's like a bit of a cult, I think.
I've had enough of people's lies.
Please, please, please show proof of me being obsessed. There is none. You've accused me of making fake accounts. Where are they? Go to the police, I've told you. go to the police. You will find that none of it is me. Crack on. Yeah, they all jump on. They do this. It's a pack mentality. But I'm not.
Yeah, but they won't shut us down
because-
with it. They're not going to intimidate us to shut up about it. It's not going to fucking happen.
No, you know, at the end of the day.
You've got Jags in the box. Do you want her up?
Is she in the box?
Oh, she's not
in the box. She's
No, I
requested
didn't
text
dox
twice,
her
but not came
daughter,
out.
actually. What I did was I looked on a completely legal place, which is called Company's House, and I told somebody her name. Now, Company's House, if you're not aware, is public.
I know what company house is.
Anybody can look at Company's House. So if her name and address are on there, not my problem.
Please don't tell me you leaked the address.
I didn't leak any address.
Right. Did you dox a single mother-in-law? Did you
Well,
dox
can
a
you
single
show me
mother?
the proof of me doxing a single mother, please, Ellen? Because I would love to see it.
This Ellen
I
has a
told
lot to
somebody
say,
to have a
but
look
not
on
the-
Company's House. How is that doxing a single mother? No.
But hold on, you're in here all telling us, you're all telling us about this chuckle guy, yeah?
I'd love to
But
see the proof.
we've just sat there and told you all about this female, but she's okay to be in the box. So what's the difference here?
I invited
Tell me the
Chuckles in.
difference.
I invited Chuckles in because I wanted to know like what the story was, and I asked if he didn't mind saying. I invited him up.
I am
have
not
no
accusing
issue.
someone
They
of
can
something
all-
when I've seen no evidence whatsoever. I ain't going to kick him out of our box. I've seen
they
no
can
proof
all
to back this
attack.
up.
I mean, I await the proof of me doxing anybody.
But so did your friend Elaine dox. So did Jag's friend dox people. So did your friend that sat in groups where they were doxing my children's school uniforms.
Ellen,
So
I would
please,
love you to
please do
send
it.
me the proof. Please send me the proof and stop flapping your gums. Show the proof then of me telling Jessie to look on Company's House. That's not doxing. No,
I'm not having anyone in here spreading purple hearts. That's
making me
PLM
laugh.
nonsense.
When
Get
you
out.
show us the proof that Chuckles has doxed anyone, then we assess the situation. Until then,
Yeah, exactly.
stop.
It's just
you're not
deflection
Keza.
away from the subject that you're talking about. That's all it is.
Yeah, trying to
thing
pass
is,
blame
we
to
weren't
someone
saying
else.
anything bad about Jeg at all. We were actually saying what that person goes into our life. You know, in the end of the day, I don't watch Jeg anymore because of that person. But you know, unfortunately, she's got herself involved now, and it's the fact that she's saying that she's watching people and she's screen recording. And the thing is, why are you doing that when you know full well what that woman done to Leo?
Could we not name drop in the live, please? The fact that this Jag woman has just sat there and said that she's never sat with Sean about the situation. Firstly, Jag, you slipped up. Oh yeah, fucking hell, I say that and I couldn't have done it. We've got actual proof of this happening. It got used at the courts, yeah? It got used at court and check Ken's name. It got used in court as evidence, hence why on the non-molestation order it shows that there was evidence found in defence of Leo. And when he got one, it was stated on the non-molestation order, no evidence found. But you say that you've blocked us, Jag. So you've blocked us on your TikTok account. Why have you then came and either unblocked us or went looking for our lives to record it? For what reason? Your name has never been mentioned in our lives. Today is the first time the name got mentioned.
I want
The vet-
fucking doxing, you moron. What are you on about? Who's doxed in this live?
Who's doxing in the live?
Fuck knows, I haven't seen any comments of doxing.
Nor have I. Who's been doxed?
I haven't seen anything. I'm screen recording all of this anyway. But it's the
Oh,
fact
no,
that
that's
you're
not
coming
doxing,
in-
that's her actual account name. Sorry, that's not doxing, that's her account name. But it's not doxing, that's actually their account name. So it's not doxing, is it? When you're calling up the TikTok account name.
Yeah, but
besides
I'm
the
not
point,
being funny, Jed, but you just come in this box and name dropped. So do not start saying those sort of things, my lovely, because you just...
I've got a screen. What do
come
you
in
fucking
here
do?
and
I've
you
got a
just put
screenshot as
yourself in
well.
it.
She's mentioned this person's TikTok name on a public platform. This is not doxing. Oh, get the fuck out of my life. With your fucking... Oh, get the fuck out, you fucking span. See you later with your 4 followers. When you want to say something, come on a real account and say it, yeah?
The thing is, she just fully sat her and admitted to screen recording me.
Just gonna go all legal again. Just to clarify for all the fucking numbnuts in this live, right? Doxing is when you intentionally dox someone's address via paying for someone's address. If someone's address is like in Wales, where you have like, you know, a place where you can look and people's addresses and phone numbers will be up there, then it's actually not doxing. If you've ever put your name onto a fucking account, it's not doxing. A government name is public information, exactly. So at the end of the day, no, he's not actually, Renee. Tom, come here, love. We got another one saying you live with Nanny.
Oh, no, we're getting that out. We ain't having that.
It's all right now, he's 16, he's got his own mind. Go on then, you talk. You say, Renee. Yeah. Apparently you were Nanny.
It's gone.
All right, go on, fuck off. I don't mind anyway.
People talking to someone's child.
Doxing is totally not a thing anymore because everyone is on a public register. So good luck. I couldn't give a fuck. And yes, actually, my son's very well. Very, very well. He's actually in college doing very well for himself. It's a shame that you're on a TikTok app at your sprightly age going for a child.
Why are they talking about your kid? It's weird. See what I mean with these people?
Do you know why? Because this is why they can't come for me for nothing else. Go for a fucking 16-year-old little boy. Sick fucks. Right, speak to you later. But no, it's not doxing. And by the way, sham fucking rimmer. She's a domestic violent
you can't for Leo.
No, Leo didn't say it.
All right. But this is what I mean, right? These people can come into live and talk about your kid, but if you were to go live and talk about theirs, there'd be something said. Why is it okay? Hello?
Sorry, I had a phone call.
I'm just hanging my washing out.
And the thing is, all this has been caused because Jack's come over, admitting that she's following me around, screaming for someone else.
It's the fact that you're all coming in here, right? You're all coming in here to try and shut him up. You are disgusting, vile people.
They ain't gonna shut us up. All you're gonna do is make us go louder and louder.
For enough.
All you're gonna do is make it go louder and louder and louder. So anyone with purple hearts that represent PLM, can we please fucking block?
With pleasure.
There's no evidence.
Fuck
We've asked
that
evidence
nonsense.
from those people. And the thing is, they even lied and said, they even came on and said, no, there was no ever any evidence. We weren't given any evidence of me or Lou or Leo ever being in that group.
What does even mean?
So everyone shut the fuck up because we were never in that group and you'll never find any evidence. So shut the fuck up.
But no, Lou, we've literally got it on recording. The fact that this Jag has fully admitted that she's been following us around and screen recording. The woman made out she didn't know anything about the situation, and then she said, well, you've been like quite vocal about it. Then she said, well, I blocked you, so you've unblocked us, Jag, yeah, to then screen record us. No, Purple Hearts represent PLM, not Jag. That's why. Anyone that puts a fucking purple heart in my life, you're getting blocked.
Right, well, my dog's now not having purple hearts anymore.
Yeah, I'd get rid of them. Team fucking Jag that platformed a person that's done domestic violence. Yeah, let's hang on.
I was about to say, it's more
we'll give it a fucking clap.
Team Hag than Jag. She's platforming someone that's done domestic violence. They've got a non-molestation order for domestic violence, and she's still platforming them. The Greek stands for 3,000 lives matter.
Isn't it funny, all these fake accounts coming in? Why don't you come on your real account and say that?
Because we got
evidence of you. The thing is, if you keep saying that, we got evidence of you being in that group as well. How about that, sweetie?
Who's saying that we were in that group?
What?
PLM's my group. Don't explain how PLM's my fucking group. Is it you that's got calls from Aki talking about I'm going to bounce your fucking daughter up and down his legs, you little predator? Go and suck your fucking mum, you beast. If you want to support paedophiles, then go and fucking support it, but not on my fucking live, you little freak. Somebody blocked that predator out of my life.
Maybe go on Jag's live because she likes to support DV, you know, people who do DV to people. That's Jag, not us.
But see the way that she came in and she wouldn't let me finish my fucking sentence.
Yeah, she thinks she can talk over people. She can go and fucking suck my hole. Cry more. I've tried that your dad's dick was that small. Have a look at the morons that are coming in, right? They've got 48 followers. They've got, just block morons, please. Block the idiots.
Jack's not like that because Jack's been in here.
Just, do you know what? They're just being stupid because we all know that we were never in it. So just ignore them.
I'm not even giving a shit if they say we're in there. If they're saying that we were in there, so that means they must have been in there to see us in there, yeah? Is that what you're saying? So for the people that are coming in and saying that we were PLM, how would you know we were PLM? Thought so.